When we first hear about Docker, we often make it seem bigger in our minds. It can appear as if it's a complicated technology, but actually, it is built on a very calm idea. Today, we will try to understand Docker slowly through a small story in an intuitive way. Imagine this scene. There is a small metal container sitting on your desk. You place an application inside this container, for example, a single Python file. Then you add everything it needs to run: the Python version, libraries, configurations, settings. You close the lid. Now, you can take this container wherever you want, to a Windows machine, a Mac, or even a server. No matter where you open it, the application runs exactly the same. This is Docker's core idea. If it works here, it works there too, exactly the same. Let's break this idea down a bit more. Docker collects your application and its dependencies into one package. This package is called an image, like a fixed snapshot, a frozen photograph of your app and its environment. The running version of an image is called a container. If the image is the recipe, the container is the cooked meal. One container can have Python 3.10, another can have Node 18. They don't affect each other. Every container lives in its own little world. Thanks to this isolation, the "it works on my computer, but not on yours" era ends. Now that we have sketched the basic concept, the names will sit more comfortably. Dockerfile is the recipe book that describes how to build a container. The image is the result of applying this recipe. The container is the running version of the image. Docker Engine is the system that manages all of this. Docker Hub is the large library where other people share their ready-made recipes. Let's continue with a very small example. Suppose we have a one-line Python file that simply prints Docker works. When we prepare a Docker file for it, we basically say, open a world with Python 3.10, put the file inside, and when you run it, start with python app.py. When we run Docker build and Docker run in the terminal, the application works the same everywhere. Whether it's Windows, Mac, or a server, it doesn't matter. So why is Docker so important? Because it simplifies moving projects. Everyone in the team uses the same environment. Deploying to servers becomes far more reliable. It opens the doors to modern architectures like microservices. And most of all, it makes environments repeatable and consistent no matter what the application needs to run. To sum up, Docker puts an application into a box together with everything it needs and makes it run identically everywhere. The image is the recipe. The container is the running version of that recipe. Every container behaves like an isolated universe. It may look complex at first glance, yet it comes from a very simple idea. If you'd like, in the next video, we can also explore topics like Docker Compose, volumes, and port forwarding step by step with the same calm pace.